Have you ever been playing a board game when somebody used a word or a term that you didn't understand?
Could you just shuffle those and put them on the table?
What the heck is a table?
Well, you're in luck, because in this video I'm going to go over some of the crazy words that board gamers use. Once you learn to speak board game, all of the ladies are going to want to be orthogonally adjacent to you, if you know what I mean. Which you probably don't, because you haven't watched the video yet. Let's get started. Dice. Typically cubed shaped, comes out of the fridge. Victory point. Upon winning, pointing at another player to assert dominance.
I'm better than you.
Player count. A womanizing vampire. Meeple. Meeple, you push. Discard pile. Not that card pile, discard pile. Miniatures, minis. Any player shorter than 6 foot. Don't get angry at me, I don't make the rules. Tabletop. A table worn over the upper body. Turn-based. What happens to a player when they stop caring what other people think? A light game. A game that is a light. A heavy game. A game that gives you an existential crisis.
What am I doing with my life?
Roll and move. Roll over the game, annoy everybody and be forced to relocate. Card draft. When the window is open and the cards start blowing everywhere. Dice draft. The same as a card draft, but more painful. Hate drafting. Farting on your opponent. Analysis paralysis. When you've got one sister who's very anal and one sister who keeps jumping out of aeroplanes. Hand limit. 2. Get out of here, you.
What did I do?
Hand management. You've done some excellent gaming this week. I'm giving you a promotion. Expansion. The ever-increasing physical presence of board games in your home. Take that mechanic. Assaulting the guy who works on your car. King-making. King-making? King-may-queen. Who are you to judge? Eurogame. No Eurogame. Ameritrash. A nasty rash caused by playing with Americans. Kickstarter. Kickstarter? I hardly know her. Deck building. A building made from a deck of cards. One of these things. That took me 3 hours. Engine building. The building where you keep your engines. Area control. Claiming and asserting your space on the gaming table.
If I see a single one of your cards on my part of the table, so help me God, there will be consequences.
Worker placement. How you place your workers. It could be like this, or like this, or like this. Party game. The game that comes after part D but before part F. Deduction. To subtract. Social deduction. Eugenics. Real-time game. A game about time that actually exists. 4X game. A terrible game you would only wish upon your ex. Print and play. Roll and write.
I'm feeling inspired.
Trick taking. The opposite of treat taking. Point salad. Encouraging healthier eating. Campaign game. The associated discomfort of trying to play a game inside of a tent.
This is not practical.
Legacy game. A game you will leave behind for your children.
Yeah, no, I'm actually being buried with these. You can have, I've got a spare one of these, you can have that.
Push your luck game.
That was a really fun game. Thanks for teaching me.
Can I have a blowjob? That was my video on board game terminology. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, please consider dropping me a like, comment, subscribing, or sharing the video, or check out some of my other videos. I've got my awesome board game series where I take board games that I love and pretty much just make silly jokes about them.
You never explained what orthogonally adjacent means.
Let's go upstairs. I'll show you.
Fuck off.